the Raptors off the tip. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Fires the three. The Raptors rebound. Tries again. And it's Ibaka getting it to go. On defense, Toronto. Ball's not loose. Here's the break. Van Vliet drops in the breakaway layup.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just gotta love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Walker with it. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Brown. Off target from outside. Here's Lowry. They set the pick. Pass to Ibaka. And it's going to be 10 free throws. True contact on the shot.
And one other thing about him that you shouldn't fail to appreciate is the presence and impact he has defensively. He can lock you up and wear you down, and that effect really carries over to the rest of the guys.
The free throw drops from Ibaka. Hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Brown, right side. Clock at 6. Tatum. Shot is off. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Van Vliet. Siakam. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Raptors on defense. Clark, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Back to Brown. Boston, no good that time either. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Lowry. Van Vliet. Outside Lowry. That's good.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
About 3 minutes gone into the first quarter. Here is Hayward to stop the drought. No good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Pass to Lowry. Now Ibaka puts up a 3. No good. Here is Hayward. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. They swipe it. Outside Lowry. Siakam. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Brown outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, the fifth time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Raptors with the lead. Pass to Lowry. Left side Lowry. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Walker. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Now Lowry. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Pass to Walker. And here's Brown. Brown, right side. Here is Hayward. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Hayward hits them both. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. Now here is Ibaka. Backs down. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here is Hayward. Picked away. And they're pushing it up. Throws down the breakaway jam. Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston trailing. And here's Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. 6 to shoot. Back to Brown. Pulls up, high post. And he knocks down the jumper. He has 5. Left side Lowry. It's blocked. Oh, trying for it.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pass to Walker. Five on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Can't get it to go. Lowry with the ball. Anunoby. No good on the triple. Here's Walker. Brown outside. Tatum. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Toronto trailing. Outside Lowry. From the arc. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Now, here's Walker. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Tatum. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Toronto calls timeout. And the Celtics making a change here. Outside Thomas. Outside Lowry. There's the triple. And he gets it to go. He's got 8.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Wanamaker. Tatum. And no good. Trying to use the glass. They set the pick. Here's Pop. Pass to Lowry. Fires for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
Wanamaker. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
The Raptors making a switch here. One-on-one fast break. Smart. Pass to Williams. Wanamaker. And it's rejected. Here's Powell. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Wanamaker. Misses and the dry spell continues. He set the pick. Here's Powell. Shot on the way. That one off the back iron and out.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
And that one's good. And that one's good. He has 5. Boston trailing. Wanamaker. Back to Williams. Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Raptors. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. The first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion? Here's Cantor. Cantor inside. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now, Lowry. Here's Brown. Here's the screen. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
On the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here is Davis. Left side Lowry. Left side Lowry. Back to Davis. Powell. Pass to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3. Austin with the ball. 6-point game. Goes in for the dunk. Here's Davis. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Smart. Soft touch off the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's Powell. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Cantor. Wanamaker. Left side Williams. That ties it up. And here's Lowry. He's got 11. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Into the second quarter. Wanamaker. And no good. And a chance to take the lead. Here's Powell. Outside for Lowry. From past the arc. Cannot hit.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. Shooting one. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Lowry with the ball. He's got 13. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Davis. Back to Lowry. Here's Powell. Shot clock at 6. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 10. Clock at 6. Tatum using his post move to get the 2 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Ibaka. Defensive foul. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 1. Here's Lowry. And the 3 off target.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Here's Cantor. To the paint. Kept alive. Williams. The layup off target. Here's Powell. 10 points for him. Pass to Davis. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. No good on the second free throw.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Smart. On target from 13 feet. 7 points in the game. Toronto calls timeout. Toronto trailing. Now Lowry. 13 points in the game. Fades. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Wanamaker.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And the Celtics making a change here. Both good from the line that time. Now here is Lowry. There's the screen. Down by Williams.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
The shot. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And here's Lowry. He's got 13. Outside, Davis. Siakam. Rebound, Boston. Up top, Brown. Tries for three. No good. Here's Powell. Outside, Davis. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Celtics making a change here. The Celtics with the lead. Brown outside. Smart. 6 to shoot. Smart. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Anunoby. And it's all evened up.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Tatum. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. 13 points in the game.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
It's tipped. Left side, Brown. Cleans up the mess with the savage put-back flush.
And you know what? He's a guy who will put some wood on you now. He'll throw his weight around. Bodying him up play after play can really wear you down.
Back to Davis. Siakam. Oh, that's blocked. Brown with it. He's got 5. Smart. Drains it from beyond the arc. He's got 10.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Outside, Davis. Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Cantor. Working on a bucket. Smart. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot. Here's Lowry. He's got 13. Back to Ibaka. Pass to Davis. There's the pick. Here's the 3. The shot no good.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Brown, right side. Can't get it to go. Here's Lowry, and the shot is good. 15 points in the game.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
Here's Cantor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Toronto trailing. Now Lowry. 15 points in the game. Siakam. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And the first one drops. And the Celtics making a change here. good on the second, so he makes them both. Brown outside. Ibaka comes with the double team. Outside, Williams hits the jumper in space.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
Anunoby gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 7.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Walker. Takes the 3. Shot's good. Here's Powell. 10 points for him. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Walker. Off target at the rim.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And a pretty tightly contested game. Ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One of the stories here, Kyle Lowry getting it done today. The Celtics with the lead. And here's Walker. Here is Hayward. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Today, guys, a ton of effort out of them down low.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Already he has 5 turnovers so far. That's not the strongest game for him in that regard.
And Toronto has possession. 7-point differential. And the shot is good. 18 points for him.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside, Walker. Inside. Shot is off. Lowry with the ball. He's got 18. There's a screen. It's hauled in by Brown. Shot from 16. That drops.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Now Lowry. From outside the arc. Van Vliet.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Outside, Walker. It's tipped. It's stolen by Ibaka. Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Now, here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Brown, right side. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Tice. No good from the low block. Siakam. range. 8 points for him.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Outside, Walker. Pass to Brown. Defensive foul. Raptors on defense. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Ibaka. Outside Lowry. Back to Ibaka. Rebounded by the Celtics.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside Walker. Here's Brown. He's got 7. Outside Walker. Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Outside Lowry. Six on the shot clock. Siakam. Kemba Walker with the rebound.
He just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 6 points for him.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Change here. Howard inside. He's got 10, and he gets gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Now here's Walker. Tatum misses from short range.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Powell. Pass to Lowry for the lead. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
Here's Walker. Here is Hayward. Here is Hayward. He has 6. The kick out to Walker. Clock is at 3. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Celtics making a switch here. All sorts of time. Again, Toronto.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here is Hayward. Smart. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Powell. 10 points for him. Down low. Shea. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Outside Walker. Here's Cantor. And he drops it in from the low post. He's got 8.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
Boucher. Van Vliet. On target from 3-point range. Here is Hayward. Outside, Walker. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. The Celtics making a switch here. And here are the Raptors now. Van Vliet. Here's Powell. That one rolling around and rims out. And here's Walker. He's got 6. Pass to Brown. Pocket 6. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 9. Here's Powell. 10 points for him. Pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Van Vliet. Van Vliet. Good on the 3. Smart. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Toronto trailing. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Outside Thomas. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And the Raptors making a change here. Four on the shot clock. Here's Powell. They need this one. Blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And the Raptors making a change here. Pass to Walker. And here is Williams. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Drains the three-pointer. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Here's Powell. 10 points for him. Van Vliet. And fouled hard. And he makes the first. And the Celtics making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Uncovered, and that one's good. 15 points in the game. Van Vliet. Ibaka down low. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Brown outside. Puts up a three. Can't hit.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Powell. Upside Thomas. From deep. Count the bucket. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Walker. Just 5 to shoot. Smart. Toronto grabs the miss. From deep three-point range. Shot's good by Walker. He's got 12.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Powell. And that one goes long. And he dumps it down. Van Vliet. Shot is off. And we reached the end of the third. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. about to start. And Toronto has possession. They trail by 7. Outside Lowry. Here's Powell. The shot by Powell, no good. Now here's Brown. Tatum. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Powell. Six on the shot clock. That's good. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Walker with it. Tice. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Six to shoot. Tatum. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Van Vliet. Oh, good with the triple.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
Right side to Walker. Brown, right side. Takes it from 10. And he gets it to go.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. That's good.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Now Brown, back to Walker. Pocket 6. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Left side Lowry. Left side Lowry. And that one's good. He's got 23. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Here is Hayward. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Van Vliet. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
He He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Now here's Walker. To the inside. Tice nails the baby hook. And here's Lowry. And there's the pick. Here's Walker. Pass to Brown. Back to Walker. Brown outside. Five on the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 21.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Van Vliet. Pass to Lowry. Can't get it to go. Here is Hayward. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Lays it in off the breakaway. Walker with it. Here is Hayward. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And the Raptors making a change here. And the Raptors with the ball. 8-point game. Outside Lowry. Takes it from 10. And gets it to go. He's got 27.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Outside, Walker. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Pass to Lowry. Ibaka with the ball. Ibaka in the post. Another shot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The free throw drops from Ibaka.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Ibaka hits both of them. Here's Walker. Pass to Brown. From beyond the arc, Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Down low. Van Vliet. Misses off the right iron.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Brown outside. Walker. Tatum. Busted. No good that time either. Anunoby. Now Walker. There's a good screen. Left side Walker. Left side Walker. Here is Hayward. Back to Walker. Left side Walker. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. First one falls for him.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And so Walker nails both of them. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Pass to Ibaka. Backs in. The 10-footer. Left side Ibaka. Not enough on that one as it misses. Brown outside. Here is Hayward. Brown outside. 5 to shoot. Here is Hayward. Shoots. Can't nail the jumper. Anunoby. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Brown outside. Tatum. Boston again missing. Pass to Lowry. Siakam. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Right side to Walker. That's good.
Boy, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Toronto trailing. Now here is Lowry. Anunoby. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Pass to Walker. Left side Walker. Poked away. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
0.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. They set the screen. Pass to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Drills it from outside. Walker. Right side to Walker. Fades and shoots. The rebound by Ibaka. Lowry with the ball.
Defensive foul.
Here's Lowry. Siakam. And that misses. That would have put him up. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Now here's... And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Got sloppy. In a close game, you have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Brown outside. Pass to Walker. Knocked away. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Time expires and we're going to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, if you're just joining us, this one has been a great one. We've got overtime action now, folks. To the paint. Here's Ibaka, and the layup falls.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Boston trailing. Now Brown. get it to go. Here's Powell. Blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Tries from 10. And Boston with the rebound. Here is Hayward. It's extra time here. Just over a minute into overtime. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Right side to Walker. Foul called. And the first one at the line is good. And so Walker nails both of them. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Now here is Lowry. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Now here's Brown. Five on the clock. Tatum. It's stolen. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Back to Lowry. The tray. The shot is off. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. The Celtics making a switch here. Raptors with the lead. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Celtics making a change here. We're in overtime. If you've just joined us, 2.5 minutes through it. And here is Brown. Tatum. It's stolen by Ibaka. One-on-one fast break. Makes the lead pass.
You can't guard me.
Now here's Walker. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Pass to Brown. Second chance shot. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now Lowry. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Walker. Outside, Walker. And it's blocked. Here is Hayward. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Here's Brown. Pass to Walker. Looking to end the drought. And the basket good. He's got 21. And here's Lowry. There's the screen. Right side Lowry. Shot denied. Walker with it. Brown with it. Back to Walker. Wide open look. Misses off the left iron. And the Raptors with possession. Now Lowry. There's the double team with Walker. Fires it up. It's in!
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Left side Walker. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring them to within 3. And the Raptors with the ball.
Defensive
and
foul.
They commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty. So they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that... And so both free throws are good. And it...
Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
lets it go from deep. The shot misses. They go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And
this definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
Here's Hayward. So it's Toronto. Kyle Lowry.
life. Oh,